Welcome once again to Noir Alley. I'm Eddie Muller, and it's my job, no, it's my duty, to quench your thirst for obscure crime thrillers. I'm at Bar 355 in Oakland, California, an appropriate location for today's film. From late in the original noir era, it's Cry Terror, released in 1958 by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, but independently produced by the still largely unheralded husband and wife team of Andrew and Virginia Stone. Now, I've shown 3 of their films previously on Noir Alley: Highway 301, The Night Holds Terror, and Julie, all genre pictures made on modest budgets, featuring dynamic on-location shooting. Andrew Stone was born here in Oakland in 1902. He attended the nearby University of California at Berkeley and worked at the San Francisco Film Exchange, handling silent movies being distributed to the city's many neighborhood theaters. After making his way to Hollywood in 1918, he became a jack of all cinema trades, working as a lab technician and then a prop master before becoming a writer and director of B pictures in the 1930s. His most famous film was the 1943 musical Stormy Weather, made for 20th Century Fox. Post-war, he wrote and directed comedies like The Bachelor's Daughter and Fun on a Weekend, light-as-air pictures that gave no indication where Stone's career was headed in the 50s. In 1946, he'd married 25-year-old Virginia Lively, who was working as a music editor at MGM. Together, they formed Andrew L. Stone Productions, which soon specialized in inventive suspense stories. During the 50s, they conceived their own films and controlled production, making distribution deals with various major studios. They'd probably be better remembered today if they'd made artier, more high-minded movies. But the Stones knew that genre pictures, particularly ones with a unique hook, were their best bet at turning a profit and maintaining a foothold in the industry. Cry Terror is a prime example. Their 2 previous pictures set the table for this one. 1955's The Night Holds Terror capitalized on the mid-50s trend in home invasion movies, and Julie, from 1956, featured a 3rd act set entirely on a commercial airliner. The Stones combined them in this one with a premise unique for the time. A criminal mastermind, played to the hilt by Rod Steiger, dupes an old war buddy, James Mason, into building bombs he says are for government use. Instead, Steiger intends to use them to blow up a commercial aircraft if his extortion demands aren't met, while setting Mason up as the fall guy. It is a wild plot, utterly implausible, yet somehow weirdly ahead of its time, predating later pictures like The Taking of Pelham 123 and Skyjacked. The script is packed with the kind of suspenseful set pieces you'd find in an Alfred Hitchcock film, although the Stones do things at a pulpier, less polished level. And the following year, James Mason would play the sleek and sinister villain Philip Van Damme in Hitchcock's North by Northwest. But here he's cast entirely against type as John Molnar, a suburban husband desperately trying to save his family from a gang of maniacs. And what a gang it is. Steiger's motley crew features familiar faces and future stars. Veteran-heavy Neville Brand is even scarier on Benzedrine. Young Jack Klugman is a reprobate thug, and 27-year-old Angie Dickinson, who'd break out the following year in Rio Bravo, proves she's just as sexy as a brunette. Playing James Mason's wife is Swedish-born actress Inger Stevens in only her 2nd movie. She's put through the ringer in this one and responds with a terrific performance. Easy to see why she was on the list of actresses considered for the female lead in Hitchcock's Vertigo. I'll have more to say about her on the other side. Right now, make sure you got a hand towel nearby. Your palms are going to get sweaty during this one. Originally called The Third Rail during production, here is Cry Terror.